guys, just did a rant. I just did a video about keto calculators. I'm so pissed because I looked at the time and I had more time, and then I looked at the time again and I went over it, so it's a chopped off video. Sorry. Okay, I was talking about, I'm kind of just always like rehashing the last video that I wasn't able to complete. I was talking about not using calculators to predict your future body in numbers. If you want to see that video, I'm wearing the same outfit, so it's kind of easy to find it. Cannot predict your future body in numbers. Your body doesn't do calculations and go, oh, you put this and add and subtract, and this is the body that you get the business like that. No, does not work like that. That's what the video was about. Get off the keto calculators. They screw you up. Scales, MyFitnessPal, any tracking system, and start paying attention to eating. Are you full? Eating. Are you starving? Pay attention. Write a journal. Write a sleep journal. Figure out your gut biome. Do you have leaky gut? Do you have undigested food? Are you tired? Is your adrenals screwed up? How about your glands? What about your hormones? Blah, 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 blah. Did you pay attention to those? Are you tracking those things? No. Well, all these people are giving me like their blood numbers. I'm like, stop giving me your test results, your blood. I am not a doctor. Hello. I don't like numbers anyway. I love the glucometer, and I have to even be careful for that because you have to ask all those big questions. You got to go down that rabbit's hole to figure out what is going on with your body. Why are you aging so fast? Why can't you get the weight off? Why are you starting to age? That was the subject. That was a video. And now, drum roll, please. We're going to get on to the next video, and that is going to be about one of my clients, and very anonymous, but I had to. This is such a great story. I thought this will be fantastic bomb for a video. And where are we? Okay, so you guys had to go like 2 minutes through my last video rant, but it's still good to know about not using these platforms. Connect to your body, write a journal. Pay attention to what you're eating and disease and all that. Now, protein. So, one of my clients was like staying up too late. His body really was trying to get into ketosis. It was actually quite fantastic. He started losing weight quite quickly. Yes? Produced the right numbers. Yeah? Glucose under 80. Ketones above 2. Great. No hypoglycemia with a number of 70 fasted glucose. Great. Fantabulous. I know to a lot of people, you guys are like, what's she talking about? Anyway. So he started getting a little brazen. I was like, you got to get to bed early. You got to wear your blue blocking glasses. You guys, if I have to show these glasses in every video, get on it. All right? These are the miracle cure for sleep. Okay? Block out the blue light. Get your hormones back in balance because you guys, circadian rhythm is jacked. Freaking hijacked. All right. So he was getting a little brazen, starts to stay up later and later again, he starts to eat his dinners later and later again, and all of a sudden, the cravings for food, because a lot of you guys, you don't really want to eat all that fat. So you start to eat protein. You want to feel full. Well, if you put your macronutrients in the right timing and got your stress levels down and slept, you wouldn't crave food on keto. So he decides to go and order a 22-ounce, and you heard me correct, steak, which I believe was around 120 grams of protein. 22-ounce steak, around over 120, or over 100 grams of protein. In one sitting. You know what happened to his numbers? They crashed. His blood glucose skyrocketed. Popped out of ketosis. Your blood sugar's that high? You ain't highly adapted? You're not in ketosis anymore. And all of a sudden, his cravings for food came rushing back. And that's why I'm like, listen to your body. because the glucometer can say that you've got a blood glucose now of 90, and ketones are not even registering. They're like a 0.2. But he was hungry again. He was like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm thinking about food. The binging thinking starts coming back. This is why you do not eat that much protein in one feeding, guys. Keep telling you. Because your body, you eat this big, huge steak, and it's like the body's like, okay. I'm not like a friggin' giant. I can't take all of that, all those amino acids, and use them all in one feeding. So what I cannot metabolize and stuff into a cell, where's it going to go? Your body can't use it all. Hello? Body's got a lot of enzymatic responses. It's got like other shit to think about. Cells to make and things to heal. It doesn't have all the energy to break down freaking all that protein. So what happens? Turns into sugar. What else is it going to turn into? It's going to go through a process of gluconeogenesis, convert into glucose, and go right to your belly. And that spike of glucose, because his blood sugar climbed right on up, is going to bring back those cravings for carbs. Like that. You got food addictions? Wham! Rebound effect. You do something stupid to your body is going to come back. And just wait. Tick, 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 tick. Bam! Then you're like starving again. And you're like, this is the most bizarre hormonal response. Eating too much protein. Remember this, if you guys remember anything. Your body has to do a lot of actions. It's clocking in. It's working. It's digesting. It's repairing. Fixing. Sending signals for enzymes to do jobs. And it's also trying to rest. So when you eat, any bodybuilder, when you eat so much protein, the body can't be like, wait, let's stop. Hold on a minute. Let's just stop all the jobs, all the work we were doing, peristalsis, digestion, building. Let's just, and reproducing cells. Let's stop cleaning up and methylating. Let's just stop all of that. And let's take all of that protein, that 200 grams of protein, and let's put it all in the muscle so you could have the business. I'm 47 years old. And I promise you, this is all natural. This is straight keto body. Busted knee, 10 surgeries. I cannot run, jump, lunge, or squat, and I got inflammation everywhere from breaking things. And I still go in with more bubbly muscle and more lean and ripped than a lot of the 20-year-old guys in my gym. No cardio. I do none. I just eat whole foods, and I don't eat any supplements. Creatine, BCAAs, protein shakes, none of it. None. I take a multivitamin, for frack's sake. I take some high quality fish oil, some cod oil, some DHA. This is what I've done by manipulating my genetics, by gene therapy. Myself. If you eat all that protein, all those things that are happening in your body, like when your body's clocking out in and you're going to work, is not going to go and be like, stop. No, let's take all that protein and put it in the muscle so Paul can grow or Kayvon can get more muscular. Y'all are tripping. Body doesn't work like that. Yeah? Feast or famine. And our hunter-gatherers, they feasted. But you know what they really love to feast on? They eat the muscle meat, yo. That's what y'all are eating. Whey and the chicken, the whites of an egg. Like, really? Yo, the love is in the yolk. That's where the vitamins are. That's how you repair. That's how you do gene therapy. Not all that freaking protein. They weren't like, Okay, let's get rid of all the gross brains and tongue and eyeballs and connective tissues and organs, and let's just eat the bicep and the thigh. And eat it, and eat it, and eat like tons of it. And then go jog for like game for 4 hours. No, that doesn't make any sense. That meat is hard to eat. You ever try to eat muscle meat? Very tough, very dry, very dense. But the fatty bits of an animal, they're easy to eat. Simple. Eyeball here and a tongue there. Just saying. Some balls, like, hey. Yeah, and I'm sorry, my brain is like sill mode. I'm on sill mode. So basically, this is the reason why that when you overconsume protein and you start doing the 1 pound of protein per body weight, and you're not taking in factor your fitness level, your lean body mass, your hormonal balance, your metabolism, that possibly and most likely that protein is just going to make you fat. And y'all trying to first of all, protein does not mess up your kidneys unless you eat your muscle meat with low fat. Ketogenic diet protocols, great on the old kidneys. Fantabulous. Yes, it's just actually the low-fat diet and high protein which agitates the kidneys. But eating that fatty meat on a grass-fed cow, or a happy chicken, let me tell you, your body, it gets the business. It's great. So you guys, protein powders, garbage. Powder. Don't eat dead food. Try to eat real food. Just try. Not everybody can afford it, but just try. Don't overconsume protein because it'll pop you out of ketosis or make it hard to enter ketosis. Stop being afraid of fat and get more fiber in there. You need more fiber from cruciferous vegetables. Get your fats in there, get your oils in there. This is what's going to give you the sense of satiety when you're first trying the keto diet. Yeah? Later, things change, your macros change exponentially because then your body starts accessing the ketones from body fat. In the beginning, it is accessing the dietary fat, and you got to jack up your fats real high in the beginning because you got to get that crack-addicted brain that loves carbs to love fat. Sorry. You got to do things in stages if you want to lower your fat. And you can never have high protein. Remember, keto puts you in a protein-sparing effect. Everybody's constantly catabolic in today's world and time. That is the reason why people start eating more protein. When other people work out at the gym, they're breaking down their muscle. When Stephanie's working out, she doesn't break down her muscle that much. So that is the reason why I'm able to maintain such size. It's way beyond... I'm a woman. I'm 47. Okay, guys, that's it. I got to stop now because I could just keep going. I could keep going on the protein subject. You've got to find your protein tolerant level. Most people are eating under 100 grams of protein and over 60. And those numbers are indicative of your age, your gender, and your fitness level. And your body fat percentage. So don't take those like arbitrary numbers I just said and try to make them applicable because they won't. But those high numbers of protein over 100, like you've got to be like Shaq to go like that high. Super tall, super big machine. Otherwise, your body's in a anabolic state. You are less catabolic. You are not using glucose. Gluconeogenesis breaks down amino acids and converts it into sugar. I say it over and over and over again. People do not understand how the body can produce sugar without eating any sugar. It's a long story of the body trying to survive in the fight or flight mode, and we don't want to be in the fight or flight mode all the time. Stop eating too much protein. You try to do the intermittent fasting and eat a lot of protein in one meal, and you know what you're going to do? You're going to, yourself out of ketosis. Like that. Oh yeah, one drink does that too, FYI. And another thing, I get people to eliminate all the garbage so they can get into ketosis. After that, if you want to eat your cheese and your nuts and your what the frack, I don't care. Not my business. Do what you want. I'm just a messenger, yo. I'm just saying, clear out, get your macros nice and fine, get your attitude detox, get your sleep in